Hi everyone, this is Christine Josty from Mail Something Pretty, and today I just wanted to show you a quick way to get multi-colors from one ink pad. So today I'm going to use the Blueberry Bushel ink. It's the only ink pad I'm going to use, but I'm going to show you how you can get multiple different blues. And it's a nice way. They also call it an ombre effect. But it's a nice way to get more colors just from the one ink pad, so you don't have to have lots and lots of inks. So this is the card we're going to make. I'm going to use the Incredible Like You stamp set. It's a photopolymer stamp set, and it is in the 2019 Occasions catalog. But you can do it with any stamp set, any kind of stamps, the same technique, but this is what we're going to use today. All right, so I'm going to push that aside. I'm going to use the Blueberry Bushel cardstock, regular size 8.5 by 11, cut in half and then scored in half. So the card size is really your standard card that fits in the regular envelopes. And let's see, we are going to use, I just cut a piece of white that will layer on here, and it is 5 by 3 3/4. Yep, 5 by 3 3/4. Okay, and I'm just going to, put it on my scrap. I'm going to open up my ink, and oh, I realize I left one stamp on the other table. I will be right back. Hold on. Okay, this is a vital step that we need. It's these little lines, or not little, the lines that we're going to do. And actually, this is what I was looking for too. I want to use a stamp pad because they're photopolymer. The width of the stamp is not so big, and so the mat gives a nice cushion, so that really works. The other tip I want to give you is when you're doing this, it's good to use an ink pad that is well inked. If you used an ink pad that didn't have lots of ink, you wouldn't be able to get your 5 layers of colors. And so if that's the case, you just need a re-inker, and you would just add some ink to your ink pad, and they'll last forever with their inkers. So I know this one's pretty well inked, so I'm good to go. And I'm going to ink it actually really good because we're only going to ink it once. Okay, and I'm going to start on the bottom. You can start on the top, it really doesn't matter. And I'll push. And after I lift up, I'm going to, you're going to hear me, but I'm going to like huff on the stamp. And what that does is the moisture from my breath adds a little moisture to the stamp, which it just makes the ink wetter. And I'm just going to do that. I'm going to repeat that each time. And you can see it gets a little lighter each time. But there's still, even though it doesn't really look at it, and especially on the last one, it doesn't look like there's much ink, but there's still ink on there. And it looks like you can actually see a dot. I have a little spot on there, but that's all right. So you can see I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers of blues, and they all match, right? Because it's all one ink, and it's just a nice ombre effect. So that is kind of the trick on how to get different colors on ink pad. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. So we're going to still stick with the Blueberry Bushel, and I'm going to use, this is from the same stamp set, So Glad We Are Friends. That'd be nice to get from someone. There we go. And then I'm going to turn it this way. And then for the flowers, I just want to show you, they come in the stamp set. There's 2, and it's called two-step stamping. It's hard to see, and hopefully when I stamp it, I'll show you. There's actually, it's not just plain. There's actually a little texture, and there's a little flower definition in there. And that's a new way of making stamps that Stampin' Up! Has developed called distinctive stamps. And actually, while I'm talking about distinctive stamps, the April 2019 Paper Pumpkin is going to have distinctive stamps inside, which is a first. So that's something you might want to look into. Just kind of hop on my website, mailsomethingpretty.com, and click the Paper Pumpkin button, and that will bring you right into the Paper Pumpkin tab to sign up. All right, so this stamp, like I said, is a 2-step stamp, so it goes right inside. I do my best to line it up without my head over it. And I'm going to repeat the process 3 times also so you can see the coloration. So that was 1. And do you notice that was the full strength, even though it's not the same as a full strength, and they did that on purpose to make your layers so you know you can do both full strength. So that was 3 different presses, and you get 3 different colors. Actually, I'm going to do one more just with that inside, and hopefully you can see it's a little bit of texture in there, and this is very slight. A lot of the other distinctive stamps have a lot more texture, and it's unbelievable. You do one press and you get all this detail, so that's kind of cool. So I will, for this card, I cut these out. So I already cut some out, so you don't need to watch me cut with scissors. So now we can just assemble the card nice and quick. All right, grab my snail here. That on. And sometimes I wanted to see more of the blue border. That's why I skipped an increment. If you watch my other video on how to do the paper layers, I kind of show you how you do that. And I could have just used the white circle like that, but I thought it needed something else since it is just a 1-color card. So I layered white on white, and so this one happens to have, I use my stitched circle framelits, but you could just punch it out or whatever. But I thought it just needed a little something else. So I'm going to put that in there. And then I actually use dimensionals, here they are, to pop that up. And I intentionally put it over the blue again so it kind of pops up. And then this little flower, I don't even know what kind of flowers they are. I guess maybe poppies, maybe. I'm going to put that underneath. And this one I'm going to kind of put on top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to put a little dimensional there. Oh, flip over. I'm actually going to cut so I can get a little one. Want that on the edge, and then I'm going to put a little snail, so this part will stick to the white, this part will stick to the bottom of the card, so that then it will lay flat like that. Little trick. And that's fine, but I thought it needed just a little something else, so I'm going to throw a couple little diamonds on here. I'm just going to put them exactly where I had them before so I don't have to think. So, oh, inside I put, I actually just did a flower without the inside. You can choose whichever you do, but I just figured that way it's kind of like 3 different flowers. They're not exactly the same. Just put that on the inside and then we'll be done. You can always decorate your envelopes. I didn't grab one, but you can certainly put these flowers on the envelopes and that would look really pretty. So, let's see my card. That is a really quick way of getting different colors from one ink pad. Thank you for watching. If you want to learn more, please visit my website, mailsomethingpretty.com, and be sure to add yourself to my mailing list where I will send you some more information and tips and tutorials and all sorts of great things to make your paper crafting just a little bit better. Thanks so much for watching. This is Christine. Bye-bye.